What's up, YouTube? It's a regular quick video. Back again, coming from my car here in beautiful Dallas, Texas. I have a special guest with me, my friend Sam Broome. I actually met Sam a couple of years ago. Was it a few years ago, maybe?
Yep. Maybe like 3 years ago.
Yeah, 3 years ago. So he did a video on YouTube of Armov's Futura. I think that's how you pronounced it.
Yep.
I call it Futura, which apparently is a Dior Homme clone.
Yeah, clone.
So it's a Dior Homme clone. I found a bottle in Dallas and I really liked it. I think it was his video that convinced me to go back and get it. I think I saw it, looked it up, and then went back inside and actually bought the bottle. Which
you actually gave me credit for it too.
Yeah,
I
appreciate that. And that's how we became friends.
In the game. Yep.
And so he's a giant Cowboys fan, which is awesome because he's from Connecticut, right?
That's right.
So he's from Connecticut, and he flies down here, tries to, when they open against the Giants every year, him and a bunch of friends, they fly down to Dallas, and they get a hotel room for the weekend, and they go to the game, which I think is awesome.
Yes.
I encourage everyone to do that with your friends, get out and see the world. So I think it's really cool, and we met a couple of years ago. We met at a bar.
At a bar.
Bombshells.
Bombshells.
Yeah, so we had lunch, and we had some drinks, and we saw some football, and
right.
had a few laughs. Great guy here, guys. So once again, the fragrance community has given me a new friend, so I'm very grateful for that. I've made plenty of friends around the United States and even the world.
That's the best thing about it.
Yeah. So we're gonna do a first impressions video. I've been meaning to do a video on this fragrance for a while now. So Chad over at Gentleman's Journey, another friend of mine that I met through Fragcom. You guys check out his channel. Also check out Sam's channel. I'll give you the I'll give you that info in a little bit. But so Chad did a video on this fragrance maybe a month ago, and I bought it, but it's been sitting on my shelf. I have lots of first impressions videos that I have to do. From the house of Guess, we have Guess 1981 Los Angeles. So sorry for the reflection there. I'm gonna try to get that in there for you guys. There we go. So you guys can see that. The box is it looks kind of like a skyline. What do you think about that box?
It's a skyline.
Yeah, it kind of has like an orange kind of skyline. It doesn't have like the
sky setting.
Yeah, sunset. Yeah, there's no it'd be cool if they had like the Los Angeles, maybe the hills and
like
the Hollywood sign, maybe, but maybe I don't know if they're allowed to do that or not. But yeah, kind of a basic box here. Not too much going on with this. We just have the sky here. It does say Guess 1981 Los Angeles. Not too familiar with Guess. I do have a few from their house. I think I have Indigo, and I believe you said the other one was just 1981.
Yeah, they had like 1981. I have a few as well. I have one of the ones I like the most, especially in the fall, is one called Guess Suede.
Okay.
People don't talk about it.
I don't think I've tried that one.
But Guess Suede, it's an old bottle, but it's a great scent.
Yeah. Here's the bottle, guys. We have a nice wooden cap. I love the juice color here. Like I mentioned, I think this is a heavy fall scent. So I believe every time you see something like this, you're gonna think boozy or amber.
That's right.
And there is amber in this, so I'm really looking forward to trying this one. I do like the wooden cap, although it kind of gives me like the old school. What was that? My dad used to wear English leather, so they used to have a big, heavy wooden cap on there.
Yes.
So that's what I was thinking.
My dad got that.
Yeah.
Too.
So, all right, so Guess 1981 Los Angeles from the House of Guess is an Oriental Fougere fragrance released in 2019. The nose behind this fragrance is Christine Hassan. It is an Eau de Toilette concentration. All right, guys, so Sam's going to tell you the notes in Guess 1981 Los Angeles.
All right, for the top, we have bergamot, black pepper, plum. For the mid, we have red ginger, geranium, red spearmint. I don't think I've ever heard of red spearmint.
Oh,
but anyway.
Yeah.
For the base, we have vetiver, amber, sandalwood, and tobacco.
Oh, see, now a couple of those fragrance notes kind of stand out to me. I underline the ones here. I do like the plum, the tobacco, the amber, and the sandalwood. I do believe I like those. But you're right, though. I've never tried red spearmint. I didn't know that even existed. Usually it's green.
Right.
So
Exactly.
But yeah, black pepper should make it spicy.
Yep.
The red ginger as well.
I'm going to add the sweetness to it.
Yeah. The bergamot obviously can give probably that opening, that fresh opening.
Definitely.
But yeah, I'm really looking forward to the amber.
Smooth it out.
Yeah.
Yeah. It sounds like it's going to be a great scent.
Yeah. The tobacco is one of my favorite fragrance notes. I'm glad it's in here.
Yes.
And like I mentioned, you can just look at the juice and know it's probably going to be best for fall. But still looking forward to trying this one. And so we're going to give it the first impressions. Do you want to use your hand or do you want to use a strip?
Let's use my hand.
Okay.
Freshly out the shower, so I ain't got nothing, not wearing anything.
Cool. Yeah, me neither. No scent of the day right now, so this is going to be my scent of the day. All right, let's take a couple sprays. Let Sam do the honors. Sprayers, okay? Okay.
Right off the bat, I tell you I like this.
Yeah?
Yeah, I do.
Describe what you're getting.
Put a smile on my face. It smelled good because I could really smell the plum. I could smell the plum at the beginning.
So it's fruity with the plum.
Yes, I can smell that plum.
I'm getting the
and
bergamot, but
a little mint.
Yeah, okay.
I smell some mint. Now
it's kind of like the mint in Eros.
Yep, exactly.
Kind of like that, because this is like very sweet.
One of my favorite houses is Cartier, and I love that roaster. And that roaster, especially the Sport, has that mint, and it smells similar.
Okay. It's sweet.
Mine's
it's fruity with the plum.
Mine's down around down. I can smell the vetiver as well too now.
Definitely matches the juice color here. It's very heavy and sweet, and I guess maybe the sweetness might come from the amber. I'm getting the bergamot in there, so I'm getting a bit of a citrus touch.
I get the wood a little bit, that sandalwood coming in, because it's smoothing out.
Yeah, sandalwood's usually more the dried out you can get it, because it's like super creamy and it kind of gives that warm spiciness.
That's the word. It's really creamy. It's starting to like really settle in.
Yeah. And the good part about this fragrance is only $31.99 on eBay. I know a lot of you guys don't trust eBay. Just go look at the seller. If they have like a 99% rating or 100% rating, I usually buy from them. Never have issues. And they most of the time they can give you a refund if you do have an issue or problem. But yeah, $31.99. This could be a cheap but good fragrance right now. I don't know if it needs to fall down to $25 to make it cheap, but $31.99 is not a bad price for this fragrance right now.
That's good. It's settling down to the base really quick though.
Yeah. I'm getting a bit of a plasticky note, but it's not overbearing. It's just there.
Yep.
But yeah, this one's pleasant. Again, you're right. Right off the bat, when you said the plum, I definitely get that.
I got that plum right away.
And I like plum a lot. You know,
I do. I do. You know, Lacoste plum. We got that plum at the beginning.
Yeah.
I mean, I like that. I mean, this is good.
Yeah.
It's not overbearing. The juice can fool you. The color of the juice can fool you and make you think that it's going to be really powerful, but it's actually really mellow. It's mellow. It's very mellow.
Yeah, it's not as heavy. It's heavy and thick and sweet in a sense, but it's not like booming, and it's not sickly sweet. It's not overbearing. It's not like you might. Now, you put a couple of sprays on our hand here.
Exactly.
But this doesn't seem like it's going to wear super heavy and offend people around you going, golly, who's the cologne guy?
No.
You know?
It's something that, it's a pleasant scent that people would gravitate to and say, that's a nice scent. It's something that you can wear a night out. Someone that you can be, somebody that's going to be in your, what we call in my line of work, that personal space.
Yeah.
That's what it's perfect for that. It's not overbearing. I'm getting that tobacco now.
Yeah, definitely. I'm getting that as well.
It seemed like it has a nice set of stages. It went from vetiver, it went from the plum. I got the mint. Now it went right into the vetiver. Now and then that creaminess of the sandalwood, and now, after a few minutes, I'm getting the tobacco now.
Yeah.
I mean, so it's like, you can really smell some of the notes that's in it.
My guy right here. You listen to him work. You hear him? That's why he has a channel, Sam Broome, on YouTube. He does the same thing. The guy's an expert. He knows what he's talking about. Y'all go give him a follow. But yeah, this is a good fragrance. I do like this one.
I like that.
It's a fast favorite. I'm especially glad that you like it, because no one wants to bring a first impressions fragrance that their buddy doesn't like. So Sam Broome, please give him a follow on YouTube. He has a great nose. He knows how to describe these fragrances almost better than I do. So I'm glad that he's
keyword almost
the man here in my car. But yeah, so guess 1981 Los Angeles. Right now, we give this one a thumbs up. Obviously, I'll be back after a few wearings. Give you guys an update shortly. Talk to you then. All right, guys, I'm back with my update for Guess 1981 Los Angeles. All right, so I spent the last few days with this fragrance, and I must say I do like it. It was a bit familiar, and I'll let you guys know which fragrances this one reminded me of here in a minute. But overall, it was a decent fragrance, I guess. It was sweet, and it was kind of smoky. It had some nice tobacco in it. As you guys could see in the first half of the video, Sam really enjoyed it. I really enjoy it. But this did remind me of a few other fragrances. The opening with that mint note and the sweetness sort of reminded me of Eros. Now, I don't think this is supposed to be a clone. I just think that the spearmint note with the sweet notes kind of give it that smell, but it's not exact by any means. This fragrance also reminded me a bit of Stronger With You from the House of Emporio Armani. This one was a bit sweet and smoky like that one. And also the plum note reminded me a bit of Ferrari Scuderia Forte. And it was a kind of, a bit of a dry, fruity kind of smell. So dried fruits, kind of like pure malt as well. Again, none of those are exact as this one. It's just, there's little nuances here and there that remind me. This one reminds me of those, But again, this is its own fragrance. I think that out of all of them, the opening really does remind me more of Eros. but it quickly fades and kind of turns into its own fragrance. The addition of tobacco to this fragrance really made it shine, and that's what really made this fragrance stand out among those to kind of be its own fragrance, because the tobacco note, you know, about probably, I don't know, after 10 or 15 minutes, I really started to get it stronger, and it really made it really nice and kind of had like a pipe tobacco kind of fragrance. But yeah, still a nice fragrance, and you know, I really did like this one. Longevity for this fragrance was actually really good. For an eau de toilette, it did last 8 hours, if not more than that. I'm going to stop at 8 hours just because that's pretty much where I can still, you know, I still got it after 8 hours pretty strong. So I venture to say it probably goes over 8 hours, but 8 hours for sure, and that's really good for an eau de toilette. Projection, contrary to the really good longevity, the projection wasn't as good as I thought it was going to be. Now, don't get me wrong, the first hour, hour and a half, 2 hours, it's pretty strong, but it's not beast mode, but it's pretty strong, and it sort of mellows out after that. So it's definitely not like, you know, this really strong, powerful scent that I really thought it was going to be, because it was very sweet, you know, and had like the sort of some gourmand notes, and had like tobacco note in it to kind of give it a little bit of that cherry vibe to it, and had the plum note that was real fruity. This one is strong, but it definitely isn't as strong as I thought it was going to be. So definitely the first 2 hours had decent projection. Again, not as much as I thought it was going to be, but still pretty good for an eau de toilette. Season for this fragrance, if you can't tell already, it's going to be fall and winter. Definitely the cooler months of the year. You know, this is very thick and sweet and heavy. And so, you know, the cooler months are definitely a must for this fragrance. Occasions for this fragrance, I'm going to say date night. This is a very sexy fragrance, so perfect for date night. Formal occasions, dinners, just anything at night pretty much. This is very sweet and very heavy. That tobacco note's very gentlemanly. To me, it just kind of reminds me of evening events. This would be perfect for, you know, maybe even the club. It's not as strong with the projection as I thought it would be, being it so sweet and heavy. But I think you just add a couple extra sprays, it should get you through the club. Ages for this fragrance, I'm going to say 20 and up. You know, it is sweet enough for the younger guys and affordable enough, honestly, but that tobacco note's pretty masculine. I'm not really sure if the younger noses would really appreciate that. So 20 and up, I think, would really appreciate this fragrance, because it's sweet for the young guys, but also a little mature with the tobacco note for the older guys. Overall, I think this is a really good fragrance. I think for $31.99, I'll leave the link in the description below where you can find this fragrance on eBay, where I bought it from, so you know it's legit. I think for $31.99, this is a good fragrance. I think you shouldn't pay any more than that. I mean, it's probably worth a little bit more, but I think right now, since I'm sort of setting the price here, $31.99, I think it's good. If you get it below that, that'd be perfect. This fragrance does remind me of a couple of others, which sort of dropped it a couple of points, but at the end of the day, it kind of stands out to be its own fragrance, because it does have the tobacco note. Kind of goes in a different direction after that opening. But if you like fragrances like Eros or Stronger With You or Pure Malt, you're gonna love this fragrance. It's, you know, definitely lasts a long time, so that's good. Projection was average. I was hoping it'd be above average, but average. So you'll definitely be okay in that department as well. I think for $31.99, this is worth a buy. I might even say a blind buy. If you like those notes, you guys can always go to Fragrantica and look at the notes yourself and see, you know, what this one has to offer. But I do think this might be blind buy worthy for that price, if not cheaper. But obviously that's, you know, that's y'all's call. But I really like this fragrance. I think it'd be perfect in the fall, and I can't wait till it gets a little bit cooler so I can wear this fragrance. Alright, so has anyone out there tried Guest 1981 Los Angeles? Please let me know your experience with this fragrance down in the comments below. Before I finish this one up, I did want to say thank you so much to my good friend Sam Broome and his friends that came down from up north to watch the Cowboy game. They ended up having an extra ticket, and they did invite me. I'm going to show you guys a couple of pictures here. But we had a lot of fun, and they're just so gracious and friendly enough to have me along with them and their group. And I had a blast on Sunday watching the Cowboys home opener. And you guys, safe travels, and I'll see you guys again. Alright, thank you guys so much for watching another video on my channel. If you like this video, please subscribe to my channel and turn on notifications for future first impressions videos and fragrance related content just like this. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram, Dollars and Cents. There you'll find fragrance related photos and future contest winners. And as always, until the next video, you guys take care. Thanks.